If you thought the Mercedes-AMG GT 63S Coupe was already a handful, Brabus just took that benchmark and amplified it to mythic levels, a 1,000 horsepower upgrade that turns the GT into an almost absurd hyper-sedan coupe. But there's a twist: that scale of power has pushed the stock transmission and many drivetrain components to their limits, spawning engineering headaches even for a company as seasoned as Brabus. Brabus' approach is classic: extract more from the engine via upgraded internals, forced induction tweaks, and bespoke engine management. The result is jaw-dropping numbers, triple-digit torque figures and horsepower that obliterate factory outputs, and an exhaust and throttle response that announce the upgrade in both sound and behavior. On paper, the Brabus 1000 is the type of car that dominates headlines and telemetry charts alike. Where things get tricky is packaging that power reliably into a drivetrain that was not originally designed for it. Reports indicate Brabus engineers had to weigh the limits of the GT stock transmission. It's simply not designed for sustained, extreme torque without reinforcement or replacement. That means that while the engine can produce monstrous outputs, the drivetrain components, gearboxes, clutches, drive shafts, and axles become the next bottleneck and potential points of failure if left stock. To address these stresses, Brabus has to balance performance upgrades with hardware reinforcements and cooling improvements. Upgraded clutches, reinforced gear components, and enhanced cooling are typical avenues, but each comes with cost, complexity, and weight penalties. The company is essentially juggling the raw power figures that capture imaginations against the realities of long-term reliability and day-to-day usability. Beyond drivetrain worries, the Brabus conversion impacts handling and dynamics. With a significant power hike, chassis tuning, suspension geometry, and braking systems need recalibration so the car remains predictable and safe under the new loads. Brabus typically fits upgraded brakes, reworked suspension components, and bespoke ECU maps to restore balance, and for the 1,000 horsepower application, those upgrades are less optional add-ons and more necessities. The Brabus 1000 is a fascinating study in extremes. It proves what's possible when you push a performance car to the ragged edge, but it also